Okay, we're rolling now. Hello, this is the person that hosts the podcast, the Disappointment Podcast, and today I have a special guest, this guy that sits next to me in school.
Hello.
Hello?
I'm even more of a disappointment.
That remains yet to be seen.
Do you want to know something?
Sure, go ahead.
Do you want to know why the minions are so short and they got the strange looking goggles?
Okay, that's an excellent start. Yeah, go ahead.
So, you might not believe it, but it's actually a Nazi torture method.
Okay.
They made like solid steel helmets just to stay around like 5 to 6 year old kids, and they kept them on their heads. All the weight of that steel kept their height down, and their goggles was either one big porthole they could see through or two of them, and that made up the goggles. And they were treated like they were minions. That's how minions became minions.
Okay. That is an excellent start to this.
Yeah, not even a minute in.
Exactly. Not even a minute in. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, right. But it showed in their origin they literally grew from bacteria. How does that work?
I'm not that big into minions. I just know it was based off of a torture method in the 40s.
In the 40s. That's all you know about the Minions torture. Because you're so Jeffrey Dahmer obsessed as well.
Yeah, true. I did dress like him that one day.
You did.
Yeah.
But then again, you have drama, right?
Lots.
Would you like to explain one family friendly enough to share into this podcast?
None of it is family friendly.
Okay.
None of my trauma is family friendly, alright?
Alright. Do you have drama?
Not school appropriate.
Gosh,
Or
dang.
this podcast appropriate.
Dang it.
If it was on a different one, maybe.
Oh wait, no, that just reminds me of the Back to the this is recycling Back to the
Minions.
Back to the Minions. It showed that they like to follow evil leaders, but at the time when Hitler rose, that's right, we're going back to Hitler. They find a cave, so they just completely cut Hitler out of it.
Yeah, but then it goes through different wars and stuff like that.
True.
And then they go to the 40s.
Was Napoleon a bad guy?
I'm not that big into history.
I think he was, and I think the Minions even followed him, and then they also killed Napoleon. What I feel like
Napoleon Dynamite? The movie?
What?
Huh? What?
There's two?
Yeah, Napoleon Dynamite. It's a movie.
Napoleon Dynamite?
Yeah, I'll show you.
Napoleon Dynamite. But
Here, you ask me random questions.
okay. Can you jump higher than a tree?
Depends on the size of the tree.
That's actually a genuine question. Why do I feel like if not Napoleon, great. If Hitler was in the movie of the Minions, he would have had like a full mustache, and the Minions would have been the ones to like shave off the mustache.
Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh my god, that's an actual movie.
This came out in like 2004, I think.
Napoleon Dynamite. He looks like one of those nerds that you find in those old school movies.
He talks like this.
Oh, I hate that. That sounds really annoying. Did it? I'm sorry if I did that.
What?
If I accidentally spat on your screen.
No, you didn't. I had something on my screen.
Oh, okay.
You got nothing else to say about me?
No, I barely know you. You just
What
sit
about my
next to-
personalities?
Well,
How long have you known me?
from what I've known, you wear a thing that makes you look like a robber of the night. You wear nothing but black and white. You have a lot of stickers on your Chromebook.
A lot of strange injuries, too.
A lot of strange injuries. You ran into a kid today, I think.
Last Friday I did.
You ran into a 4-year-old on Friday and broke your leg or whatever.
Broke the kid's arm.
Broke the kid's arm.
Fractured my ankle. We're both fine. I know the kid. It was my kid's coach. Well, the coach of the kid.
Broke his arm and fractured my leg. Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah, we're fine. The kid got knocked out by me before. He's fine.
He got knocked out. Would you like to explain that?
I'd rather not.
Okay.
Because I don't want this podcast to get taken down.
Tooken down.
For how much I've been saying, it probably might be already.
Tooken down. 5 minutes.
It's gonna get canceled.
I won't be surprised if this is the podcast that ends everything.
Just this one podcast.
One podcast. I've only ever had 2. Lost still has yet to be a person in there. But that reminds me, speaking of YouTubers, I have this friend. His name on the YouTube platform used to be Not Korean Zombie, but now it's called Ethan Has Evolved. Don't know how to spell that. You should go check out his channel.
What's your favorite YouTube channel?
That's a hard question.
Mine's the Life of Luxury. Or Lap or Life of Luxury.
Depends on what you mean. Just like if
Just any YouTuber.
Any YouTuber. I don't know, cause I kind of put it into like 2 categories, just like one for entertainment, the other one for like the OG, and then one more for like documentary. The documentary one is called Ants Canada.
I think I've heard of him.
He literally documents on ants.
Yeah, I might have heard of him. I might have stumbled upon to him. I woken up in the middle of the night to see tons of ants on my screen.
Oh. Are you sure those were fake ants?
It's better than my actual aunt.
What?
My aunt.
Oh.
Not uncle.
Oh. Haha, really funny.
That's called a dad joke.
It's a bad one. I like dad jokes normally, but that one that you told was very bad.
I know. I got bad dad jokes. I'll be a terrible father.
Yeah, I can't deny that.
Just by looking at me, you can tell.
Exactly. For entertainment, there's this guy called 8-Bit Ryan. Not much to say.
My
It's
sister
just
watches him.
Oh, cool. Glad to see that there are other people in this country, in Michigan, that watch him.
Muskegon.
Muskegon, what is that?
Better than Milwaukee.
Ohio.
No, Milwaukee has Dahmer.
Oh. Alright. Well, that makes sense. And for the OG, it's just Markiplier.
My OG has to be Jacksepticeye.
Oh, that makes sense.
The Happy Wheels era.
Oh, yeah.
That era.
That era. Those were the good old days.
Sadly, they're gone now. Everything's changed.
Everything's changed ever since the Fire Nation attack. I'm sorry, that was a bad joke.
Ever since T-Series became a thing.
T-Series.
Ever since they became a thing, everything went downhill.
Coco Melon.
Don't talk about that.
The remake on the Powerpuff Girls.
You're gonna make me swear if you keep talking about that.
Alright, well, it's true, it's bad.
Exactly.
Have you ever watched the original one? The original Powerpuff Girls?
I was forced to.
Was it at least okay? Like, entertaining?
My grandparents have it on VHS. It's not entertaining.
Dang.
It's that old.
Oh, I didn't know they had it in VHS. That is actually surprising to me. I never knew you could do that. Oh yeah, but then again, on those old TVs, he had VHS tapes that you could record stuff on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know if I'm recording with my Bluetooth headphones or with my phone itself.
Sound check 1. Yeah, it's working.
Okay, don't even give me a chime. Alright. But
Sound check halfway through the podcast.
halfway through the podcast, since this is a mini-cast podcast. But now that we're done with the Minions and whatever.
Who said we were done with the Minions?
Do you have more to talk about them?
Nah.
Exactly.
I could tell you a lot about Dahmer.
Of course you can. You know what? Sure, whatever.
No, I'm not gonna bore you with that serial killer nonsense.
Good, because you won't shut up about him.
This podcast would be 10 days long.
Exactly. What?
Huh?
Huh?
Magic.
Alright.
Imagination.
Imagination. Oh, don't.
Flashbacks.
Stop. Get that
If you
away.
don't know what's happening, I'm pointing a pencil at him right now.
Just like not even a pencil, it's a pen casing.
It's still flashbacks.
Shut up.
Nightmare,
No,
nightmare.
stop. Just I saw like a clip of someone doing that. It really does look scary. But
I just put it into his
feel
pocket.
assaulted. I feel
No, this is-
molested. Hey, that respect my boundaries, bro.
You never discussed your boundaries.
Well, first of all, don't do that.
Does it again.
Starts doesing it again. Yeah, definitely. Great English.
Sorry, I'm dyslexic and illiterate.
I'm just stupid and fat.
You're not that fat. I'm fat. You're not 2 million pounds yet.
Not yet, I'm pretty sure I could have seen that in like a week or two.
You got halfway there about a week ago.
Really?
No.
Oh.
That's why I said it in the voice.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Well, this has been two idiots talking for 10 minutes.
11.
11 minutes and about 5 seconds.
6 seconds to be precise.
Stop, please, before I swear at you.
I
I
will-
want to keep this podcast alive.
I will swear word at you.
Don't make
Just says
don't
the
make
N-word.
don't make me say a slur.
Don't make me
You're
say it.
stupid.
You're a poopy head.
I remember the one. I don't know why, but Lost finds the word stinky to be a racial slur. You don't know who that is, do you? It's like my friend online.
How is stinky a racial slur?
I don't know, but he finds it to be one.
You know what is a racial slur?
says the N word. Notice how I said the N word because it's gonna end my whole thing.
Yeah. It's called the canceling word. You
The- the
you just say
N-word.
one word and everything's done.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Do you ever hear of Chingword? Squidward, but Chinese Chingword.
Yeah. I know a few Asian slurs too.
Oh, of course you do. Would
I
you
know.
like to explain one?
I'd have to say it and cancel your podcast.
Well, no
to
one will
explain it.
understand because no one here is Chinese.
It's hard to explain. It's basically the definition of one person.
Oh.
Just the word is insulting to some people.
Ah, that makes sense. Like the word fat? No, this one. I'd never. Not even if I was like given the quote unquote pass.
I've gotten one by my black friend. It signed like 20 by 20. Your knee okay?
No, I think so. I just stabbed it in the corner of the railing.
Bruh. Are you challenging my knee injury?
No, I constantly stab myself with a pen just by thinking bad about my mother.
What?
Yeah.
You calling your mother fat now?
No! If I do, I'd stab myself.
Here. That's why you always got a knife on you. Here, let me do it. This better not be a shark pen. Good. 1, 2. You know I have no hesitation, right?
Right.
3.
That's my neck. That's not my leg.
You never said where to stab you.
Yeah, good point, good point. You got me there, you got me there. Alright, better die. Is that a very much accurate sound to like being stabbed in the throat? You just like make a whipped cream sound?
You sound like an emptying Axe bottle spray can.
Yeah, sounds about right.
It's almost the end of class, so.
That makes sense. Then again, who am I to argue with time?
True.
This has been a mini cast, disappointment cast.
Two idiots talking.
I
as
messed up
call
the
it.
word. The mini cast disappointment podcast. You already know what I mean. I
You already
guess.
know, we said at the beginning.
Did we?
Yeah.
We did?
You said welcome to the blank but blank, whatever
The
it is.
disappointment podcast. That.
Yeah. Good luck with No Nut November, everybody.
Okay.